Hello again. I just wanted to pop up here and do a quick video or several videos, we'll see how many it takes, to do the Unit 3 Section 1. Again, please follow along with your notes. I'm not going to include or read everything, only the things that pertain to grammar or sign production. The first thing in the notes is vocabulary for where are you from. The first sign is a lot or much. My hands are this bent 5. A lot. Much. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can start with it open and come across your face to closed, or you can open it up from closed. You can also do it this and then open it again at the end. Each of those versions means even more beautiful. So, pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful or pretty. Do, activity, action. Not like do what are you doing, and not like in the yes or no question, do you want this? This is only for action or activity. Like summer camp has many things to do, many activities. And another sign commonly used in ASL is during. Also can be used in or on or while. So if you're not sure how to sign it, if you can substitute the word in or on with during or while, this would be the correct sign to use. While you were gone, in the Dark Ages, during the Dark Ages. Family. We have a lot of group signs. This is family. It's a group sign with an F hand shape. So it starts with my fingers touching here and it comes around the back. If, depending on how your body works, if it's comfortable for you to get your hands together like this, as she's showing in the illustration, that's great. This is not comfortable for me. So my family ends up a little bit, my fingers end up kind of sideways. Which hand is in front of the other doesn't matter. It's just whichever one is most comfortable to you. The sign for fun, I touch my nose with my fingers. The two U or H hand shapes. Fun. Fun. We as in the two of us. We've talked about this before. We will keep talking about it and eventually we'll learn why. Right now we're just talking about it though. So me and you point at yourself with your middle finger and the other person with your index finger. It doesn't actually have to touch yourself though. You can just get close. Us. 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 Wherever the other person is, you point to the two of you. And vacation. Vacation. This is like the old Southern gentleman on his back porch with his thumbs and his suspenders in a rocking chair. So vacation. Vacation. Also to be off, as in to not have work. Holiday. Vacation. Some background signs. This chapter is called Getting to Know You. So this is more information about yourself and your own background. So to be born. This is also the sign for enter. So you were born as in you entered the world. Very polite way to say it. Another way is the arrive sign. You usually start from your stomach, which is way down here that you can't see. So arrive. You can sign it more like the sign baby at the end or like this, but either way, it's another magical sign where the baby's in their stomach and then it's in your arms. We don't explain how that happened. So another way to sign born. To be from. 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 Like you're pulling the string back on a bow and arrow. To grow up. To grow up. You start out short and you end up tall. To grow up. Here. Here. I'm just circling my hands and you can sign it further down if that's more comfortable. To keep it on the screen, I'm using it. I'm signing a little bit higher. Some people circle flat and some people do the kind of an up and around. That's my version of it, is this up and around like she has in the image, but both movements are fine. Live. Live with an A with your thumb up. Live. Or it can be signed with an L. Live. Address, multiple times, twice at least. Address. live or live address. Then I'm going to just sign the dialogue real quick so you can see it in living person. Sean says, Kelly says, Sean answers, Kelly says, so there's a video version of that. The next is the expression corner for the OIC and visual feedback. OIC is a way to sign this. Some people will drop their wrist down. Some people will move their whole arm forward. That's the version that I typically sign. OIC is the way that this is glossed or translated. It's an ASL expression that conveys comprehension, sympathy, concern, whatever your facial expression is, it matches that feeling with this sign. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. All of those. And many more. It sounds similar to like sounds we do for vocal feedback when we're talking with someone, such as huh, oh, aha, I see. It's used often in conversation with deaf people because deaf people provide lots of visual feedback when watching a signer. Other ways to show comprehension include nodding, tapping your lips, wrinkling your nose, and it's also important to show if you are confused or disagree as well by shaking your head, frowning, etc. Deaf people expect you to provide a lot of visual feedback and not just watch them with a blank face. Next note, we have lexicalized fingerspelling. It sounds like a big fancy word, but lexicalized just means that the fingerspelling is not anymore of, it's not just a fingerspelled word in English anymore. It has changed, morphed, shaped itself a little differently, and it's become a sign. We had the sign job before, where the J comes, the O is sideways, and the B is backwards. Job. It's technically kind of like its fingerspell, but it's become its own sign. Next little accent step, we have place sign abbreviations. Most states and provinces, this curriculum includes Canada, so we're talking about their provinces also. Most states and provinces are fingerspelled, but they are spelled with an abbreviation. So fingerspelled the way it's shown below, and as I will be signing for you. And see the notes at the end for some rules that explain or help you most of the time figure out which letters you would spell. There's no one rule. It's complicated, but this is not the most important thing to worry about studying. Learn the state that you're from. Learn the states that are used in your life if you know people there. Otherwise, it's not the biggest deal to memorize all these states. But you can practice the sign or abbreviation of your own state so you can sign it quickly. And I'm going to stop this video and start in the next one because I'm not going to have time probably to get through all 50 states in the next minute and a half.